bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. Today is August 3rd, 2024. It's actually an interesting anniversary for me. Back in 2008, I had just got accepted to my to work on my PhD at Rochester Institute of Technology, and school was starting on August 15th. August 4th, I got into argument with my mom, and I took off on my 18-speed bicycle from Pittsburgh. I was going to ride it all the way to Rochester and just begin the school year. You know, I used to love to do ambitious things. You got to remember, this is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, where it doesn't get to be 120 degrees, right? You could easily camp for a couple of weeks like that, and unfortunately slash fortunately, because I'm glad I got to go home and spend time with my family, the wind direction turned, and so I went back home to my family. But I had a 2-day camping trip on the road, and I'm making it a goal by this Thanksgiving, and I'll get to why I chose Thanksgiving in a moment. I want to support myself with my art projects. I'm going to keep my job at the community college, but that job will become more of a hobby, with this being my livelihood. And here's why. I work way too hard for this to be only a side income. You may have noticed in many of my videos, I don't even like to pan out the camera. I focus on my art, I focus on my face. I sit in the corner, in large part because of the disaster that has become of my life with my art projects. I'll show a few things. I still don't want to pan out to the rest of the room, because I'm once again dating somebody who might watch these videos. So here's a knife to sharpen everything once it's poured out, right? Because usually there's little spills of bismuth after the main crystal has poured. Tools. Here's an infrared thermometer. Obviously the pots and pans, the burners, and the paper bags to kind of paper whatever area I'm working on, right? So that the shavings of bismuth can fall on the paper, and then I can collect it all together, right? And I was thinking about, I also do some tutoring gigs that I find online, and I get to hear about what these kids do for Thanksgiving. And obviously, it wasn't that long ago when I actually took it easy during Thanksgiving rather than looked for other gigs to do, right? And I am a little bit happy slash sad about, bittersweet about it. I mean, yes, earlier this week I was talking to a friend, actually. She thinks I don't take enough risk. So for example, I talk about how I have difficulty networking with people here in the Phoenix area, but at the same time I find it difficult to even take a 1-week vacation away from Phoenix, because the few friends that I do have here in the Phoenix area, I don't even want to miss a day from seeing them, right? So today's Saturday, I just came home from a trivia event, and they're very casual acquaintances, but I don't even want to miss a Saturday with them. And then I go to work and I'm asked to sign a contract to teach in the fall, and I hesitate on signing it because I think I don't make enough friends here in the Phoenix area. Or I think about asking a girl out on a date here in the Phoenix area, and I hesitate because I don't know if Phoenix is where my forever career is going to be, right? And ditto with any housing issue. If I have to, I'm living in a month-to-month apartment. I hesitate on signing any leases for housing for more or less the same reason, right? I don't know if I'm gonna make a friend here, keep my job here, meet my forever partner here, and so everything has been moving like an hour at a time. Sometimes it feels like, rather than any sort of long-term planning, and I really despise that kind of lifestyle. I really do. And I work way too hard and would make way too many messes to be living like that. Anyway, I was thinking about Thanksgiving in 2016, I think. I was home with my family. We were eating dinner, and I turned on a Peter Schiff show. And I shouted with Peter Schiff. I went, "The Peter Shit Show!" And I might have even put my middle finger up. And my dad was so upset about it. He wanted to enjoy his dinner in peace. He didn't want to listen to the upcoming recessions and all that. And I wish I had enjoyed that more while it was going on. Now that my career is kind of in, I kind of got a fork in the road and some decisions to make, right? This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.